Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I made a video. It's been a little over 3 weeks, and I rarely go that long without making a video. But like I said, my kids are all in sports and everything. We've had a lot of ball games and practices and just being tired in general. But finally got some time today to make this video, and I thought I'd do an updated video on my Enfield rifle collection. The last time I did an Enfield rifle collection video was almost 3 years ago. It was in 2016. And so I've added 3 more rifles since that video. And I thought I'd do an updated one and show you my collection that I have as of now. Right now I have 9 Enfields in my collection. And over the years I've owned a total of 14. And I've always been attracted to the Enfield rifles. I love the 303 round. And I love the 10-round box magazine and just the appearance of the rifle, the smooth action and everything. I've always been drawn to Enfields. And so I'm going to bring you in closer, and I'll show you exactly what I got here on the table. So let's go. All right, so here are my Enfield babies, I guess I'll call them. Like I said, I've got 9 right now. And honestly, I barely fit them all on the kitchen table. I joked with my wife and told her we need to buy a bigger table just so, for my videos like this where I need more space. But here they are. Like I said, there's 9 of them. And I'm not going to go into just a whole lot of video on each one because honestly, I've got videos on each one. If y'all want to kind of search through, or maybe I can put, a few of them in the comments. We'll see. But I'm really excited, to be able to have, this collection like I do. Honestly, believe it or not, I'm most of at least who've been watching me know I'm real picky about the things I add to my collection. But deals are still out there. I don't want you guys to give up on whether you're wanting an Enfield or a Mosin Nagant or M1 Garand, whatever. There's deals out there, but the prices are rising on just about everything, as most of you know. And I mean, yeah, there's the people who gouge the prices and try to take advantage of people and everything else. But I mean, it is what it is. I guess unfortunately nowadays. I mean, realistically, to find a rifle for $100, $150, $200. I mean, their deals are out there, but realistically, it's going to be hard to find that. You got to be the right place, right time. But I'll go ahead and go over my Enfield rifles I have here with to show you. This first one here is my oldest one. It's 1914. It's a #1 Mark III, and the star was added, and it was actually converted for grenade launching. That's why it's considered a wire wrapped Enfield to help with the splintering of the wood from the blast of launching grenades and everything. But I don't know if you can see it, but it's 1914 under there. Like I said, the star was added later. They didn't really start making the #1 Mark III stars until 1915. They started kind of, changing parts out and different things. They took away the magazine cutoff and different things. But this one, like I said, was converted to the wire wrap. A lot of times they did that if the bore, the barrel was just shot out, which this one still got a really good barrel, and I shoot, regular cartridges through it. But this one right here, I paid $250 for it. Really nice rifle. The next one down here, I've got a 1917 #1 Mark III star in really good condition. I've had this one for probably about 5 or 6 years. It's one of my oldest Enfields I have, and it's in really good shape. Shoots well. I paid $260 for that one. This third one here, I've made more than one video on it. This one is a rare rifle. It's a Mark V rifle. They made them only for 3 years, from 1922 to 1924. They only made about 20,000 of this rifle, and there's probably less than 1,000 in existence, probably a few hundred. And honestly, over the years, I've seen maybe like 20 on Facebook groups or random Google searches or YouTube videos. There's just not many out there. This one's dated 1922. I'll show you right there. And see, it's got the Roman numeral 5. It's a Mark V. And I actually did a full review on this rifle last year. So if you want interested in learning more about this rifle, I did a whole review video, so you can check that out. But that one right there, I got it for $260, and it's probably about a, I don't know, $1,200, $1,500 rifle, And it's all matching. Everything is original. The bore's great and everything, so I got a great deal on that. Moving on here, I got the fourth one in line. This is a 1942 #4 Mark I star. It's a U.S. property. It's a Savage Enfield, this one right here. And I paid $250 for this one. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years also. And this one I got, out of state. I met up with the man and we worked out a pretty good deal on it. And it's just in great shape. Most of you guys know the number 4 Mark 1 stars were made in Canada at Long Branch and by Savage Arms in the U.S. as part of the Lend-Lease program. And so I'll get to the long branches, but this is a U.S. made Enfield right there. Moving on here, I've actually got 4. I think it's 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 Enfield rifles dated 1943. This one's the 5th one in line here. This one is a number 4 Mark 1 star. It's a long branch. So this one was made in Canada. And you see this one overall is in really good shape. I like the been there, done that look. I like the dings in the stock and everything. This one I paid $265. Got that at a pawn shop a few years ago. That's still a good deal. Moving on here, number 6. This is a number 4 Mark 1. It's not a star. This one was made at the Royal Ordnance Factory, Fazakerley. It's actually a British-made number 4 Mark 1. Like I said, it doesn't have the star. The star was only for the Savage-made ones in the U.S., and the Long Branches made it in Canada. And this one right here, I got it for $150. Unfortunately, someone's taken some steel wool or something and scrubbed the bluing off, and it looks like they might have sanded this, but it was done a long time ago. You can tell by the wear and age of the appearance of the wood and everything, but still in original configuration, and for $150, couldn't pass that up. It's a great looking rifle. It shoots great and everything. Moving on here, number 7, I've got, this is a 1943 number 4 Mark 1 star. It's another long branch made in Canada. And this one, I paid $260 for it. And as you can see, it's in good shape. I got this one last month at a military show, which this handguard's been replaced. But overall, it's in really good shape. And I'm eager to get it out there and shoot it. I have not shot that one yet. The bottom one here on the table is, this one is a 1943 also. This one's a number 4 Mark 1. It's another British-made Enfield. It's at the Royal Ordnance Factory at Fazakerley. And you see this one is just beautiful. This one is in really good condition. And this one I paid $300 for it last summer, which I think was a really good price. I did good on that. Because honestly, most Enfields I see are $350, $400, even $500 and $600, which I would never pay that for an Enfield. But, I mean, the most I'd probably pay is $300, $350 if it's a great example, something I needed, maybe to fill a hole in my collection. But lastly, over to the side here is my number 5 Mark 1. This is my 1946 Jungle Carbine, and yes, it is an original. There was some Santa Fe company that they basically took number 4s and cut them and modified them to give them the appearance of the actual Jungle Carbines, the number 5s. This one is original. I've had this one for probably, 6 years maybe. Paid $330. That's what I have in this rifle. So out of all 9, this is the most I have in any of them. And I did the math, and basically out of all 9 of these Enfields, I've got $2,325 in the rifles divided by 9. So I average paying $258 a rifle, which is, I think, a really good, a good deal, a good price. Like I said, nowadays, it's $400, $500, $600 for an Enfield, but don't give up. Deals are still out there. There's still some little models and variants and stuff that I would love to have that I don't already to add to my collection. And I'm sure as much as I go around picking and traveling, I'll come into some of those variants over, hopefully, my lifetime, I guess. But anyways, sorry about the delay on videos. Like I said, I got lots of videos on the way. Hopefully I can shoot soon. It's been about 3 months because of weather and everything else, but just thankful I can make a video. Thank you for all the support and everything. And please continue to encourage me and everything, and give me feedback, comment, like, share. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And I really appreciate that. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. And I'll be getting back to you soon.